All right, so here we go. iPad Magic Keyboard Folio. Finally here. We are going to do an official unboxing and just get a look at what this thing is, what it's gonna do, and basically answer the question, is it going to be for you? I'm Average Tech Guy, and today we're gonna be unboxing the Magic Keyboard Folio for the iPad 10th Gen. Let's do it. All right, so there we go. Now, when you unbox it already, I am jealous of this device. So the reason I'm jealous of this device is because it has a full shortcut row. Like my Magic Keyboard does not have a full shortcut row. So right off the top, full shortcut row. So this portion back here, not too sure how this thing is gonna work out. So we'll get to it in just a moment. But we do notice we have the pin connectors right here. This is gonna connect to the iPad itself. There's really no way to house this thing. But let's slap it on. Let's see what we think. Okay, so this is the back portion, just the folio part, and this is what it's gonna look like. So it protects the back, but no protection for the front, sides, anything like that. This is just magnetic, it just pops off just like so. Now, the actual keyboard backing or the folio part has no way to connect directly to this. The connection to this is directly from the iPad itself. So we're going to lay this here and it snaps on really nice, no issues. And let's see what we got. This is what we get. We get a functional standing keyboard mode. Now, one of the things I really appreciated about so let's back up. One of the things I didn't appreciate about this is the fact that it's not really lappable. Like you can't hold this thing in your lap really well, really comfortably and use it. That's one of the drawbacks to it. With this angle right here, you do get the ability to, let's say you want to draw something, it stands. There's no issue there. Looks good, feels good. One thing I can say is that it is not moving on this table. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of bearing down in this angle, but if you just want to take a quick note, do a quick doodle, draw something. I'm hitting the screen. Like it's legit standing up to the test of me hitting all the screen and all that. So no issues there when it comes to the writing on that standing angle. If you notice, there is a full row of shortcuts up top. This is something that the original Magic Keyboard does not even have. It's just like, it's beautiful. It's nice. We would love to have shortcut rows on all Magic keyboards. So just keep that in mind, Apple. There is a new 6th generation Magic Keyboard out. I don't have that one yet, and I have not had a chance to do any kind of comparisons. So if you have one, let me know in the comment section below if it has a shortcut row. Last time I checked, I don't think it does, but it is advertised as a 6th generation Magic Keyboard. So I'm hoping they added a shortcut row. Like I said, no time to check on it as of right now, but we do get a full shortcut row on this device right here. All other keys, really nice. key travel. Even though it's a smaller form factor than my 12.9, key travel is really well, and the keys give you a nice punch back when you hit them. Trackpad built in, and you actually have your pin connecting system right there. This back portion is microfiber on the inside and your Apple material on the outside, whatever they call that material. You do get a nice sturdy hinge on the back of this piece, but this piece does not connect to this piece any kind of way. Like, that's not a legit connection. It's just a little magnetic back here, and it clips onto those pieces. So that's not a legit, like, I can't even lift it off the table with that connection. So the connection comes in on the pin connectors on the bottom of your new Magic keyboard. So just keep that in mind. That's where your connections are going to come in at. Now, with that being said, let's just go ahead and pop this bad boy on. All right, so since we have this connected already, we already talked about there are no connectors on the actual Folio itself, that the connection is going to be made from right down here. We're going to go ahead and connect this to the iPad itself, stand it up, and see how I feel about this whole setup. Just because, remember I said it's not that lappable. So you're not going to be able to just slap this in your lap because it's going to be like a little overhang. But you do get nice key travel. You get this full shortcut row that's dedicated to shortcuts. So if you want to dim your screen down, dim your screen down. If you want to brighten your screen up, brighten your screen up. If you want to escape that, if you want to go up and down on volume, you can do that from right here. If you want to put it in a do not disturb mode, there you go. Controlling your music, locking your actual screen, all those things can be done with the shortcuts that are provided right up top. So that's one big thing that I appreciate them doing. Now, if we could only do this for the iPad Pro, that would be perfect. But like I said, key travel is really good. I don't have an issue with the actual white on the keyboard because I have a Magic keyboard that is white, and it's really hard to get them dirty. So if you're on the fence because of the actual color, don't worry about it so much, just because this white, it takes a while for it to start to get dirty. Now, if you are rubbing this up against things that have a really high rate of color transfer, you are going to have issues. But as for right now, I don't see anything wrong with the actual case being white itself. It's easy just to pull it apart, and then you can use this however you would like to in your Folio mode, however you want to use it. This is just not, I don't like the fact that this is like wide open. Like, it's just a back. So I kind of got mixed feelings about it. I like the keyboard itself, but the idea just seems like it was a little rushed, maybe. Like they left something off. They forgot to do something. But other than that, it looks like a pretty decent device. Now, is this going to be worth your 250 bucks? Honestly, I don't know if I can justify 250 bucks on this Magic Keyboard Folio. Some people can. I would just rather have a Magic Keyboard and an iPad Pro. So I would go for the 11-inch and the iPad Pro. If you wanted something this form factor, I would go for the 11-inch iPad Pro and a Magic Keyboard, just because you get a little bit more functionality. This one seems a little, I mean, it seems okay. It's not too bulky, doesn't have a lot of weight to it. It feels like a Magic Keyboard, but it's just the lacking of lappability, and this thing's right here, it pops off. Like when you try, sometimes when you try to open this, it pops off by accident. So that is like my only gripe, my only issue. If I had to have one, that the backing is not as secure as it should be. It's not able to be sat in your lap to be used comfortably. And I think that's pretty much it. Like, only two real major issues, but yeah, the fact that it doesn't connect, like, that's gonna irk me, like, really. And this is kind of wobbly. So unlike Magic Keyboard, when it shuts, it shuts and it's shut. This one is just a little wobbly from time to time, but that's been my initial impressions of this device. It's a little weird, it's a little out there, and it's something that is gonna be for a select audience. But if you want that full Magic Keyboard experience and you're not looking to pay out a whole lot of cash and you wanna pick up the 10th generation of the iPad, this is gonna be what you need to get. Magic Keyboard Folio actually serves as two different devices, pops off and gives you free reign to use in this tablet mode, just like so. And that's pretty much it. So you know where you can pick this up at. I got mine at Apple. It just got delivered, and hopefully this will be able to help someone out. If you like this kind of setup, drop a comment down below. Let me know if you're going to be going out picking up the Magic Keyboard Folio and how you plan on using it. So hopefully this has been able to help someone out. And until next time, Average Tech Guy out. Peace.